Tower Defense X, a game with 30 whole game modes, but I will talk about the first 5 game modes that are seen in this picture right here. The first 5 you would see on any map in the lobby. So without wasting any time, let's go ahead and get into the video. By the name alone, it teaches the new player on how to play the game by showing off its mechanics like the 2 paths, resistances, tower death, etc. This mode consists of robotic enemies, some of which are from tower battles, and 2 bosses, Crushertron 9000 and Erad-B. Crushertron is there to show that bosses can heal, stun, and kill towers. Erad-B sets up the foundation of what the new player will experience for the rest of the game, as Eradicators will become apparent. And speaking of Eradicators, we can't forget about Dr. Xenon, who teaches the player on how to play the game and is currently the only narrator to have voice acting, which might change in the future.
As you just saw there, your towers can take damage and even be taken out of action permanently. Towers like the medic can help keep them in the fight.
It also sets some lore to the player, with Xenon working for the GTA in the past, and this little note on the bench, talking about some Calamity. Easy mode pre-rework. Zombie apocalypse, only one enemy mechanic being the mutated zombie dropping little offsprings. No resistances to any enemies at all, and the Plague Doctor. Doesn't kill towers but debuffs them instead, and stunning, yeah. Also summons resurrected rangers and knights, and well, dies. Intermediate mode pre-rework. Zombies are more advanced, introducing resistances in an actual game mode as well as tower death, which comes up later on wave 29 with the first mini boss, Predator. Some enemies now have their own gimmicks to make the game a bit harder. With the enemies and mini bosses, there's also the player's second Eradicator, but it's an actual threat this time. He can actually kill towers with his sword and rockets. Mainly his rockets. Eradicator has a second phase, making him walk faster and gain a flamethrower and sword slam, and upon getting defeated, he flies away and will come back in a future game mode. Elite mode, one of the modes that got a rework. The theme of this mode are medieval enemies with futuristic attributes. This mode does have the tower death mechanic, but it is barely present. The only times towers can actually die if it's a level 0 tower or the final boss. The mode is enemy spam focused, which most of the time, it's kinda ass. The mode handles resistances decently well. First starting off with skeletons with low bullet resistance, however, enemies tend to have more than one resistances this time. The mode also introduces flying enemies being a lot more relaxed. I said a lot more relaxed, why does he have 60,000? It's quite a setup, but Mr. Trooper spam is the way to go, and Ghost can just use Control D. The mode also has 3 mini-bosses, the King and the Queen on the same wave. The King is a hell of a threat. He can summon enemies, stun towers, and debuff their fire rate. You can't stun him either, so you really want to kill him. And then there's the Queen. She stuns. Well, she's just happy to be here. And the third mini-boss being the dragon from earlier. And after that, there's some resurrected guys who are very annoying. And the worst enemy of all, the battering ram. This creature has over 50,000 health and 50% collision resistance. Not too bad, right? He runs non-stop and cannot be stunned at all, and is pretty much a DPS checker, unless you're in a long map. Revived Plague Doctor. Plus, so did Endless came before Elite mode, or... Anyways, this man is not a threat at all, honestly. He does kill, but you will have a lot of cash by now, so replacing towers is no problem at all. Although, he has an ability to summon enemies across the map depending on how long the map is. And after that, he sucks. Expert mode. Now this is where the real challenge takes place. Normal enemies can actually damage / kill your towers now, but as long as you have medic, you should be fine for the most part. Flying enemies are also buffed up like crazy, introducing them early on and being a pain in the ass later, mostly. Enemies now have their own annoying gimmicks. Jumper jumps, crazy I know, skipping a decent length on the path, and bounded where after 20 or 30 seconds breaks free from a strap and doesn't stop to run. My first time playing the expert rework, these guys are always the ones to tell me how dog shit I am at the game. Until Golden Mobster released. Also, remember how I said flying enemies can be a pain in the ass? Well, on wave 30, 3 mini bosses show up. Phobius, Zeus, And Artemis. Phobos can actually be just as annoying as Artemis, sprinting and shielding himself. Zeus is a nothing
I don't know if you
burger.
realize.
I'm sorry, Major. What was your name?
Benny. Nobody cares.
But Artemis? Damn! I am not fond of your existence. She can kill so many towers when she rages. Not to mention, she's a flying mini-boss. But with how time passes, I have learned the ways of a TDX player, plopping down an A turret and watch her fall to her demise. There's also another flying mini-boss, but he gets beamed hard. And now for the bosses, Destructor and Eradicator Mark II Plus. Destructor, a setup for similar bosses, summoning clouds that beams at towers and having gun shoulders. His main mechanic that makes him pretty well known is that he jumps, and sometimes he thinks he's Omni-Man. His second phase doesn't really do anything, but you know whose second phase is a real second phase? Eradicator Mark II Plus. Again with the plus, bro? He is armored to the brim with so many weapons. I'm surprised he is not sinking to the ground with that amount of weight. His minigun attacks can be brutal, and firing rockets that sometimes specifically targets air towers. He also has a missile cannon that one-shots towers and a missile barrage. They may not seem that bad, again with Medic, until his second phase. And trust me, if you don't have Mobster or any Ego Tower at all, and if you're kinda bad at the game like me, then this guy will make a dent in your head. He can also stealth himself, healing a decent chunk of health. And along with the healing drones, he can literally go back to his full HP like nothing happened. It goes from being tense that he's almost dead to accepting fate. And when he does eventually die, if you have a lower end devices, he also destroys your frames. What a real fight for sure. Endless mode. The game is lying to you. It's not actually endless. The mode brings out 4 bosses. Enemies? They have their own unique quirks but still easy to take down. Before bosses, how about the mini bosses? They aren't really mini bosses in my opinion, as they don't even have the health bar thing when being deployed like others we've seen.
Okay.
Bro.
Oh my gosh,
at least,
this is
at
gonna
least not
be
a
a
nuke.
long.
The most interesting mini boss in my opinion is the Avatar, who drops down in the middle of the path. A mechanic that will become a focus in a later mode. Now, bosses. This mode does reuse older bosses, even with the older versions of Revived Plague Doctor and Eradicator Mark II. But let's focus on the cooler guys. Eradicator Mark IV doesn't do effort when killing ground towers unless they're an EDJ, but when it comes to warships, he gives a massive fuck you to the player. And upon reaching low health, he breaks out of his armor and starts running, and dies by tripping. He's back. He's better. Eradicator Mark I combat. He's all about lasers for sure. He has 2 chainsaw swords, and his missile barrage does 2 things: hit ground towers and air towers, and 1 warship.
That's
3
things.
And upon reaching his rage mode, he slaps the player on by regenerating all of its health. And along with it, gaining 2 new abilities. One being a laser sweep that barely even happens nowadays, and causing a literal earthquake. And now, the upgraded Destructor. And the last guy, Calamity. The first appearance of the Calamity faction. He summons a flood of enemies across the map. Wait, I think I've seen this before. Other than that, he just stomps like the whole game, yeah. But when he reaches 1 million HP, he screams, killing 25% of your towers.
Oh my god!
Wait, how many is that?
We lost so much. Look. Oh my.
And just dies. And the waves after that are pretty boring. Endless nowadays hasn't been too good after the release of the new towers. And as much as I really don't like this mode at all, I still respect it in some kind of way because legit, Endless mode is majority of my gameplay and my friends' gameplay in Tower Defense X. because we've been non-stop grinding this mode. It may be boring, but at least we had some fun talking to each other and having some jokes. So there was some at least good stuff about this mode. Well, for me at least, or us.
Yeah.
We don't have medic or shield, so our fragments are gonna die constantly. So that's awesome. What do you think of that?
Plus, someone brought shield.
But milk with the spoon, that's not.
You're not mixing
Come on.
anything. What's
Yeah.
the point?
Oh my god! I put sugar in the milk, dude.
What?
Sugar?
Oh my god.
That's even weird.
What?
You got me stressing, bro.
Nope.
Put hot water in the fucking like. No.
Add salt, yo.
Oh.
What the f is wrong with y'all?
Okay.
Dude, fuck off! You know it! Oh my god, dude! No, you need to use 2 more in a bit. Or in a couple waves.
Nah, bro. I think I'm good. Or that-
No, you're gonna use it when the Void and Calamity spawn.
No, I'm not
or the
using it when
double
Void Calamity
Void.
spawns.
And then you're gonna use it on the Void Apex Predator, because I ain't going f***ing 4 again.
What do you mean poor? You had more than me. You had like $20 million. Or here comes this guy.
Fonk Prex Predator, imagine, guys.
Boy,
Fonk
this funky
Prex
music is so freaking tough.
That's so fantastic, dude.
Yeah, my. Okay,
Okay, no comment. Comment not available.
Hashtag
Please.
Funktastic XD.
Bro, use XD in real life. Get
Hell
your
yeah.
sussy ass out of here. Bro, we do not need this much medics right here.
We
could've
do,
placed
we
them,
do,
like,
we do.
Yes,
around.
we do.
No, we do.
Could have placed them like
It is
around the
vital.
place.
What?
First of my generation
What?
never hear that, dog.
What if? Oh no! I gotta lock in. Oh.
It's not too bad. There's just one dude compared to like a million other guys.
I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah?
Hellspawn's the best version.
Nah, bro,
Or
Revive
best
Dog
song
Doctor's
out
the
there.
best one.
No,
Like,
the fuck it isn't, dude.
yes, it is.
It's a
Eradicator
The
Mark
worst
2.
one.
Why are you so hostile, man? You need to go take some yoga lessons.
Shut the fuck. Oh, my farms! No wonder I'm poor. Give me a second.
What's your favorite vegetable, Rad?
My favorite vegetable, probably the apple.
It's not.
Hey!
Oh,
no!
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh, my DJ!
Hold on, I have dinner.
Dude, fuck off!
Well, it's gonna
I don't
happen. at
need
least once
I don't
every-
need that shit again. It's either you using the bathroom or you having dinner. My farms! God damn it! It's either a fucking warship gone or a fucking farm gone. This
Yeah.
guy's really having dinner. I thought he was joking. Oh boy, I already placed 40 towers. Okay, guys, I need to sell some stuff. I'm
Your
gonna sell
farms.
those DJs real
Sir.
quick.
No, don't sell the
No, I'm gonna sell
DJs.
those.
Your farms.
Bro, I need my farm. I need the
No, you
warship.
don't. Just
You-
use your bounty, bro.
Bro, I need-
You have
Three-
monsters.
Sell one of these warriors.
Not in
Sell
this
one of
economy.
these. Sell one of these.
Oh, hold on.
Sell one of these. Go.
What'd I do?
Go.
That's it. Turns out fucking goes on a rampage.
Shut the f up.
Alright, so that's probably going to be it now. I'm currently recording this while I'm sick or something. I think I'm sick because my stomach hurts. I didn't go to school today, and yeah. I might make a part 2 with the events and of course nightmare mode, but probably like next year, and I'll put the easy and intermediate rework on there as well. And yeah, I guess that's the end of the video with the 5 selections, 5 modes of Tower Defense X, the first 5 you would see in the any map. Also, little inclusions in the video. So we got Jolly Random Lays as well. Gosh darn, and Bao Gaming 12XM. Yeah, the guys asked to be in my next video, so I'll put them here. Cause why not? Yeah, alright. That's probably gonna be it, and see you guys next time. Man, I gotta take some naps.